There we go.
Now we can go. I was keeping. Hey Ben, I was keeping Sam and Zelly.
I just had the parking brake.
What's
Hey
the problem?
Ben.
I have a coolant leak.
Adjust! Oh yeah, look at that. You can see it.
Ben.
Coming out real good. I'm gonna crawl under here real quick. Alright. What I suspect is one of those two hoses right up there. If you can see that.
Yeah. One of those two connections.
Yeah. So I think what we're probably going to do is have you start it up. If you look, you can see the droplets on the hoses below there. And that's up in a spot where it could splash everywhere. Yeah. And obviously onto the exhaust because it's right there.
Yep.
So that's why you would have been seeing that.
Okay.
Oh, it's running down right there, so it's got a gusher of a leak somewhere. You can literally see it coming, streaming down your exhaust right there. So up there somewhere, right there, right up in there, there is a Y. And I think is probably where it's coming from. Alright, so we pulled out a little bit of the intake here. There's a piece coming here and the air filter here. And we can actually see all the way down into there. I think it's that T that is leaking. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the engine and see if that's where it's coming from. Definitely got more moist. It looks like it coming through. Whether it's because it's not seated all the way. It took it a minute to really, before I really started noticing it. Yeah, you can see a bubble on the lower left. You can see the bubbles on the lower left of that. It's definitely that. Oh yeah, you can see bubbles on the bottom side too. So now the question there is that a replaceable T, or where does that, well, also where does that T go? So we're gonna look that up and see what we can find, and then we'll come back.
Looks like it goes straight into the engine right there.
Bloop. Okay, so we may have to, I don't know whether it comes with all three hoses or whether you can get just that T. I think at this point I would probably replace the whole T though.
Okay. Yeah, looks like alright.
It's always something. We're gonna see if we can figure out what the name of that T is first and see if there's parts available. And then
we'll go play disco.
Hopefully the engine will be cool and we can replace that.
Sorry, did you get that on camera?
Now do it.
Look, I'm doing something.
But what are you doing?
I don't know. Trying to break things.
So the problem is that electrical connector right behind you, because you've got to push the whole plant backwards. So yeah. So we have that clamp, or that T, that we're 95% sure that it's leaking from.
What's that rolling?
It's considered a heater hose, and so what we're going to do is we're going to pull the whole assembly out and we're gonna go to O'Reilly's and see if we can find a
T replacement.
a T that we can stick in there, because one, it's a decently expensive part, and two, there's nowhere that actually has that part. So we're gonna replace it.
It's hot in there still.
So we're gonna replace that and see if we can stop the leak enough so that you don't have to fix it later. I was gonna say, like, you could replace this later, but let's be real. I don't see you diving in
If
here.
it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's my theory.
So we're gonna pull that out and then we'll go do some shopping.
Oh, it's gone. Look, the part is out.
Oh, jeez. So when we were looking at it inside, we were seeing bubbling here and here, and this was sitting up in there like about like that. So pretty sure this T has failed. How we're gonna get that apart and replaced, I don't know. But
We're one step closer.
oh, look, there it is.
Oh, yep.
You can see that whole crack right there, right on that joint line there, and that would be why you're losing coolant. So all right, we're gonna go find a solution for this,
Okay.
and then we'll be back to put it in. Okay, we've decided we're gonna take this piece apart so we can actually bring it in and look at what size. Oh, take a picture of that first so we can reference back to this and we know which angle basically to put everything. Okay. Now I'm just gonna cut these bands and then I'll probably flip it over and do the same thing. And ooh, that's cool. So that's off. That's off. Well, there's your brake.
Oh, there's the brake. See, we were right. It was at that like bottom one there.
Yep. No, the problem with that is though,
All that plastic still in the pipe.
yeah, we gotta dig that out. If anyone watches this video, they're gonna be like, "You're stretching the hose." And I'm gonna be like, "I don't care."
This plastic is like complete gone.
Is it disintegrating?
Yep. Like, look, I just stuck it in there like that, and then I bent it a little bit, and it went bloop.
Yeah, there's a reason why it's broken.
Like, only like really that spot right there, but like the other side, it's fine. It seems like.
This looks
You
fine.
want a free car?
No. I just got a car that all the things work on. So I'm good.
Hey, I did that too, like 2 weeks ago. But here we are again.
Oh.
It's going slow.
It looks like it.
Ah, got it. No, I didn't. I broke this one. Next, they're probably going to be like, "You shouldn't just hammer it."
This one is broken.
Yep, it's all broken.
stuffing hose?
Yeah, there was stuff in the hose.
There was stuffing hose, Daddy.
Oh. Where's the meat on those? Are you winning yet? Because I
I
am.
got like the first half out.
Look, I got one. See what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the same thing.
Let's set it on the toaster right here.
I win.
Almost got it.
Oh, look, you got one that I gave you like 2 minutes before I ever got this one.
Okay, yeah, but you wouldn't have been able to pull this out.
Oh yeah?
It would have just kept breaking every time you grabbed a piece of it.
Obviously not. Well, obviously so, because that's what I just did. I just broke this.
There we go. Got it out.
All right, so now we've got 3 hose pieces, and there are like, we'll have to clean that out a little bit better. There are some ribs, it looks like, inside those hoses. But for now, we're gonna go get some clamps and get a T. And then we'll put it all back together and hope we didn't screw up any other joints. Because, yeah, we probably did. This is too tall, I can't reach.
So I know, that's why I just stole this stool thing.
Jerk. Put it out of my reach and then steal my stool?
Okay, so this
Dick.
is spin the wrong way. Just spin like this.
Just shove it all together first. Because you can spin it while it's on there. You probably should put the clamp on there first. It's easier that way anyway.
I think I just...
Wow, you've taken it all apart. This is going well.
Well, I was just showing how fast I could do it now that we got the right... Now that the pieces aren't just falling off.
Hey, I've got a hammer. We can see if this one will break too.
Assuming I should try and shove it all the way on.
Yeah, basically as far as you can. I mean, here's like, that is almost the exact same width right there. So, yeah, as far on as you can.
This is gonna go on like this. That was a lot easier. Assuming the dots are gonna line up.
Did you put the clamp on? Like, you pulled it apart for one reason, and you forgot that reason.
I was
Concentrating? Gee, I'd hate to think of what that could possibly mean.
Dot. And it's kind of upwards, so it's gonna be like that.
So here's my thoughts on this. Let's shove it in there.
Make sure it's...
So, I mean, that one's tight enough. This one I would tighten down a little bit. Probably this one too. Just enough that,
It's not gonna...
yeah, that it's not gonna slip all over. But we want it loose enough, like,
Yeah, we
if you
can
do
turn it
it
if
finger
we need to.
tight, yeah. And then we'll tighten it after we get it installed and everything's lined up in the right direction. I thought about it and I'm like, I could make a mark with a Sharpie on the hose, but the hose was wet when I thought about that, so I just didn't. That's why I had you take a picture.
See? No, aren't you glad I got a bag?
No, because now it's like long.
Should I try to squeeze this one a little bit more? I don't think it's gonna go on very much more though.
No, that looks
It's pretty close.
Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. This is our, what is it, $13 solution?
Yep.
Because the coolant was another 30 or whatever, 13.
It's like $16.
Yeah, but you could pay $15 for 1 gallon, or you can pay $16 and make 2 gallons. Well, $17 usually. If you're buying distilled water, which is what you're supposed to do.
Am I buying distilled water? I just thought it was tap water.
Distilled, it's doesn't have any chemicals or calcium or whatever. Okay.
I'm concerned about that, but it's not though. I don't know if like maybe we just dripped something on there because it's completely
could.
dry on this side.
We could have. I don't know.
It's kind of what I think it is because it's only on this top side. Or if not, it's just a little itty bitty lake that'll blow up in another 2 weeks. So I can pull this part out again.
Absolutely. That's why you're going to order a new part.
I'll order a new part and just keep it there till it breaks.
That's what I would do. Like, we know we know you're having issues with it, so.
Mamma mia, here we go again. Where am I connecting it to?
There, there, and there.
I never actually saw the connection over here.
I'm envisioning it in my head. This is working out really well for me. Maybe not for you, but it's working for me. Anyway, we're going to put that back in, and
I think it needs to go under this dark hose.
then we'll figure out if we got it right. And then we'll tighten it down and put it all back together and see if it leaks. Can you see it? Can you see that beautiful? Oh, look at those shiny.
I would say it's the only shiny thing in there, but
Put your head shiny.
Dad wants to move it up to 230.
Yeah.
Let's just be like that.
Okay, so we got that on there. We're out of coolant again, so we're gonna put some more coolant in there. Then we're gonna start it up and see if Ben tightened the clamps well enough that it doesn't leak anymore. So he's complaining that I closed the tailgate. I closed the tailgate because I ran into it once, and then I almost ran into it again. Safety, you know, if you have, if there's something that you can fix, you fix it. You don't just let somebody else walk into it. Anyway, we'll be back in a minute. Oh, absolutely.
I don't know where I put the cap for that.
It's not the turbo. We'll turn the heat on in there. Just regular heat should be fine. What's the caption got? I don't see any leaks.
Me neither.
We're just being polite.
Is it polite? We did it. Can I get a
Amen, brother? Oh no.
say 3 cheers? Is this a little corner piece?
Nope. No leaks. Let's look underneath.
Nothing's currently dripping.
I mean, there's a couple drips right there, but I don't think.
I think that's more from what was already there.
Unless you have a separate leak. I don't see anything. Like, I don't know how it got coolant over there, but I don't see anything either, so.
Well, we'll call it good. If we have another problem, then we'll do everything.
Okay, time to put the intake back together.
Now that we heated it up so we can reach across the engine.
But you don't have to, like, it's all
It just snaps in, doesn't it?
pretty much. Like, this is where you're gonna get the most heat right there. But I think it goes like that. Doing there, that's in.
This goes this way.
Yes. Try putting this in first, up underneath there. There you go. This is not secured, so yeah, it was interesting getting it out. I don't know. I just did it. That's the thing. I don't know how I do it. I just do it. Don't break your brake booster off.
It's too late.
Break this
are
one.
gone. It'll match the rest of the car that way. Shine
Ow!
new. Sorry.
Okay, now get this. That goes down into that hole, but line this up first. So push this piece back,
Fair idea.
that one forward, and let's get it together.
It's too late. I don't got it together anymore.
Yeah, you never had it together in the first place.
I think that was my
That's why you're a mess. Just like my kids.
No. So much go. I feel like this needs to come this way a little bit.
I mean, this hole needs to go pretty much straight down. Right there. So, like, pick it up.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
That's more like it. Okay, that's fine for the moment.
That just pushes in there.
Yep, that one snapped in.
I think I heard that one snap in.
And then this goes on there.
That goes on.
And this goes on there.
Ugh.
Yeah, so my hard line, it just push. Ta-da's!
Snap.
Oh yeah, so,
Right up there.
yeah. Good thing you snap that in there and you don't have any wiggle room now. This is actually a pretty cool way of doing that because it seals it up decently.
It's
A lovely day today. I was gonna say, I honestly don't know. I just pulled it out. Like I usually do things, you know. And that hooks. Yep. And your engine cover, so this is going to be an engine cover stud, and this is going to be one too. So, and that is right there. Eco Boost.
bingo, bango, boongo.
Yeah.
on there?
I don't know. Judging by the hole of where that is, that's what I'm looking at. So it's probably going to be right around.
I can connect to this one. Here, just connect to this one right here.
Can't actually see.
Just focus on this one right there. Because as long as we have two of them lined up, then the other ones will be lined up.
I don't even worry about that one. Yep.
It's fixed.
You go. I would.
Fixed. It looks fixed.
Just put this on. Just put the cap on. You can leave that there.
No.
Yes.
It's gonna melt and break something else knowing my luck. Or come loose, shatter, break my fan. I have to replace the whole radiator.
Yeah, just replace the whole car. It'll pretty much do the same thing.
Faster at this point.
You know, just think, if you had replaced the engine and the transmission yourself, this would have been so much easier for me. I need all that stuff under the hood. Don't close my stuff in. This has been another...
It's been another exciting...
What am I going to call this?
Car.
Escaping reality with Ben.
Something's escaped.
I don't know. Okay, you want to back that up, and then I want to put the van on there, like I said,
Yeah.
so I can see.
Get stuff in my trunk. Hopefully, wait, you want to come get a good shot of me hitting the car door?
Sure, because it's not my head.
I'm just kidding. Not gonna hit it this time.
So he says. That was so close.
It's just really low, because...
I know. I also wasn't expecting it to be low and in my way.